After weeks of enduring his insufferable lectures, I finally gave my arrogant coworker a silent, potent message he would never forget. Farted on my stupid coworker. This happened a while ago, but I figured I'd share. I used to work as a hostess at a massive 3-floor restaurant and bar. One bartender, Mac, had a tendency to do what I like to call Macsplaining. He would constantly go on about how the highest paying tables should always be seated in his section. Before every shift, he'd give me the same lame speech. His section was the most prime seating with the best service, so naturally I should only seat people who look like they're going to spend a lot of money there, whatever that means. Typically, I'd just be like, sure, whatever, Mac, and then seat people without profiling them because obviously, this place was always jam-packed with a massive line, so it's not like I had much room to shuffle people around based on how much they looked like they might ball out. Besides, how the hell am I supposed to gauge who is going to ball out anyway? Mac apparently took this personally. One time, I sat a group of older women celebrating a birthday in his section. They ended up ordering some food with no drinks and then left. Mac launched into a massive tirade, declaring I was incompetent at my job and that I should clearly have known those women weren't going to spend much money. He insisted I should clearly have sat them in another server's section that wasn't his. One shift, I felt a particularly heinous fart brewing and got a sinister idea. For context, I'm not a regular farter. A lifetime of terribly disordered eating habits has rendered my gut a few strokes shy of a chemical weapon. I've even instigated several heated arguments among my friends about fart politics, all with the power of a single well-placed emission. So their Mac was behind the bar washing glasses fast as hell during a rush. I thought, wow, how helpful would it be if I went to put those away behind the bar for him while he makes orders for customers. So of course I went out of my way to go behind the bar to help Mac. Right as he was behind me, taking cocktails, I let it rip. Some of my finest work, I must add. I peeked over at Mac to see if he'd been caught in the radius, and sure enough, there he was, face twisted in sheer disgust. To make matters worse for him, 2 pretty girls were seated across from him at the bar, seemingly clear of the nuke zone. As I was fleeing the scene, I caught Mac trying unsuccessfully to keep his cool amidst the stench while attempting to chat up these girls, lol. Satisfaction of that moment led me to get a little carried away. I started systematically targeting Mac whenever I needed to fart on shift. One time, after a particularly menacing shift from him, I even made myself a protein-packed green smoothie specifically to up my impact. When I later saw Mac frantically talking to a manager, pointing at the open drain under the bar and checking the fridges for milk spills, I knew I'd gone too far. Anyway, Mac, wish you the best. You thought you were a smart fella, but you're really a fart smeller, lol. We've all dealt with a Macsplainer who just makes you want to, well, you know, share your most satisfying story of an annoying coworker finally getting their just desserts.